Good evening, everyone. This is Samantha Janvrin from Southern California, and I am very happy and proud to have been asked to host this call tonight to go through WellnessPro products. Now, you know, I'm a huge product person, right? So, I don't just take anything just to take it. It has to be a reason behind the product. It has to be proven that it works. It has to have science behind it. It has to have, good solid ingredients behind it. And it also has to come from a reputable source, right? And what are the products that I am talking about are this line of products that is for absolutely everybody. And I'm just going to go through the products here, and I'm going to do it in such a way because I'm a layman. I don't have a medical background, so you're going to get my my hot buttons, why I love these products and why so many others around the globe do. And I also have a dear friend of mine on the line also here with us, Rich Casteel. Rich, are you there?
I am here, Sam. Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay. So, and Rich is also, he calls himself a product nerd, right? Because he is so into products and ingredients and how it works and the science, and even more so than myself. And so he won't just take anything or put anything into his body. Being that he's a firefighter paramedic, and he has to stay in great shape, for his past career. So he's very mindful as to what he takes. So he doesn't just take someone's word for it. And even though we're great friends, he wouldn't just take a product because I say so. He has to look at the science, look at it all. And last week we were very fortunate to have Dr. Tatiana, who's a co-founder of WellnessPro, come on the line and give us the medical background and more of the scientific, if that's not even a word, more of the scientific version of the products. And obviously, that is not going to be me. I am going to go through these products just like in a way that makes sense to me, and what gets me excited, and everyone else that I talk to, and also to Rich. And then next Thursday, we have the great honor of having Dr. Tatiana on the call again to go through the medical side of these products again, so that you can get that medical background and all of having that medical and the clinicals and all that behind the product. It adds that efficacy and that integrity of the product. So it's not just me or Rich or someone else telling you how great this is. You actually have the medical backing and a doctor actually telling you why this is good for you. So, I know, Rich, you're taking the product. So why don't we start with the shake, right? So how do you feel about that? Let's start with the shake.
Let's start with the shake. Perfect.
All right. So the shake is the star of the show, right? So the shake is, and that's exactly what it's called, is the shake, and it's a meal replacement. And for anyone on the line here, anyone listening to this recording, you may have heard of meal replacements before. You may have heard of people taking protein shakes before. Costco even sells protein shakes now. I can tell you that this is not that. And I'm not going to get into a whole, ours is better than theirs type of thing, because this isn't it. It just so happens that all the nutrition and all the nutrients that are in this particular product just happens to come in the form of a shake. That's probably the best way that I can put it. Instead of putting it in pills or tablets or a juice or what have you, it comes in the form of a shake. And might I add, Rich, how does the chocolate and vanilla taste?
I've taken every shake on the planet in every company, and this is by far the two best tasting shakes that I've ever taken. And you can mix them with water. They're totally mixable, and they mix up really well and simple. And with water, it still tastes great. It's very rare. And so, a lot of people out there that are wanting to lose weight or supplement, it's got to taste good, and it's got to be simple. So it can't get much You can't get much better tasting than this product and more simple to use. It's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, and you know what's so great about this product, Rich, is that it's a complete meal replacement. So what that means is it has every single nutrient that's required and way above and beyond what's required to be classified as a meal replacement. And so, in fact, I know a lot of people, especially here in California. Rich is located in Northern California. I'm here in Southern California. And, and we primarily always try to buy organic or at least local ingredients. And, and it's costly. I was actually at a grocery store not that long ago, and there was a couple in front of me, and they had 3 small children, and they had 2 shopping carts filled with groceries. And I was just looking in their cart just to see what it was that they were purchasing, and it was a lot of hot dogs, a lot of processed lunch meat, like ham lunch meat, and that gel packing type of stuff, that jelly type packing. The only vegetable I saw in there were canned vegetables. There's a lot of bread items like tortillas, things like that, and the processed cheese. And I tell you this for a reason. And they paid with the with the food the ABT card, right? And hey, that's a great system for people who need that assistance. But my heart broke because they don't want to be feeding their children hot dogs and processed food. But it is so much cheaper than an organic, free-range piece of chicken. As an example, a hot dog is pennies. A free-range organic piece of chicken is for one breast. It's going to cost you about $8 to $10, right? So they could feed their family for the entire day off of the type of food that they were buying. And is it nutritious? No, but you know what? Their children won't go to bed hungry. And my heart broke because that is such an epidemic around the country and around the entire globe. Eating healthy is expensive. I know this. I have 2 children, 15 and 17 years old, and it is. And I've been in financial pinches where it's like, oh my gosh, I can't afford to buy organic food when my children were super little, etc. So with this shake, it really has multiple avenues of benefit. Number one, it's the most nutritious food you could put into your body. It's super easy and convenient. Like Rich said, you can even just shake it up if you want to. If you want to get fancy with it, you can blend it up with some frozen berries or ice, powdered peanut butter, regular peanut butter, almond butter, whatever you want, or you can just shake it and go. It's the fastest grab-and-go food. You talk about fast food. This is faster than fast food and a million times more nutritious than fast food ever will be, and it's cheaper than fast food. So that is the other avenue. This makes eating so cost effective. It's organic, natural ingredients. It's super inexpensive per serving. Retail on it is only $2.32 a serving for a perfectly balanced meal. You couldn't even prepare a perfectly balanced meal. I know, and I love to cook, believe me, but I couldn't even, I don't have the knowledge, I don't have the talent, nor do I have the patience to measure out and make sure that I have every single nutrient that a body requires to stay healthy and have a healthy immune system, healthy hair, skin, nails, lean muscle mass, having your bone density increase, decreasing in fat. There's no way, right? And I don't even think a very well-knowledge nutritionist could even do that. And good news is we don't have to. We don't have to go through that time. We don't have to go through the cost. All you have to do is take 2 scoops and do what Rich does, shake it up in water, and you're good to go. If you want to get fancy with it, get fancy with it. But I can tell you that it would cost you at least, over $60, about $63 to buy all the food to get the nutrient value of 1 shake, of one serving of shake, you would need, 13 large egg whites, 6 carrots, 2 cups of strawberries, 2 bunches of parsley, walnuts, chicken breast. You would need broccoli and black currants and tuna and oatmeal flakes, cauliflower, apples, cottage cheese, garlic, Swiss cheese, coconut, mushrooms, tomatoes, spinach, white bread, papaya, pineapples, oranges, and cranberries. Right?
Hungry.
Right? So, I mean, seriously, Rich, is anyone ever going to put all that together? No.
Well, here's the really important factor that you're mentioning, that I have a scientific background and I'm a nutrition nerd. But the real important thing about this is literally the smartest shake I've ever experienced, and that was after we had the honor of talking to Dr. Tatiana. And there's 7 types of protein, non-GMO, gluten-free, and they've designed the shake to have different types of proteins that are absorbed. Some are fast, some are slow, and then there's some other nutrient combinations that allow the nutrients to get absorbed. It's not what you take, not what you drink, it's what you absorb. And so this product is not only designed to have all those things you talked about, but it's designed to be efficient to where it literally gets into your cells quickly. So that's why people are getting great results, whether it's weight loss, if you're supplementing meals, or if you want to gain weight and have an extra shake in between meals. It's totally versatile. So very, very smart, well thought out. Probably definitely the most intense mix of nutrients and absorbability that I've ever seen. So it's really amazing.
Yeah, that's such a great point, Rich. Not only do you save money on groceries, you save time, it boosts energy, it's simple, it's easy. It tastes absolutely fantastic. Every single child that I know who's tried the shake loves it. Not only loves it, they actually ask for it. And, when the flu season comes around, or, when their friends start getting the colds and the flus, those children who are on the shake don't get them. Right, and and I also want to touch on the calorie count. All that ridiculous list of groceries that I read off. It's over 9,600 calories. So this shake is only 130 calories per serving. It's nothing, right? But yet you're delivering to your body all those high-powered nutrients, and like Rich said, and that's such an important point. Your body actually absorbs the nutrients. Why? Because the shake is actually designed to maximize the absorption of the nutrients. So, the shake is something that, even if, a family of 4, say, just has at least, say they start their day off with their shake. They've started their day off with the healthiest meal they could ever possibly imagine, and they've done it for cheaper than what they could do, cheaper than what they could buy fast food for, right? So that's a real important point. And as a parent, knowing that you've sent your children off to school with a perfectly balanced meal, knowing that you've just given them all the nutrients that their little bodies need to fight off everything there is to fight, and you're helping them with all the underlining issues, such as muscle, bones, hair, nails, skin, joints, etc. It just makes you feel good as a parent. And I know, Rich, your mom, she's elderly, and your mom loves the shake, and it's so important for elderly people to get that good nutrition, but again, be able to absorb and use it. In fact, Rich, Tatiana was telling us that in Israel, there's a hospital in Israel that actually used the shake and have actually done a clinical study, and after the clinical study, they actually now use it to help with osteoporosis, because it was proven that the shake actually improved bone density, and I believe she said by 20% than a placebo. So, the product works, and Rich, does your mom love the taste of the product as well?
She loves the taste, and she's taking it every day. It feels great on it. So, and that's for seniors. That's such a big challenge to get the right nutrients in them. Something they will take every day and enjoy it. It tastes like dessert to her. So that's awesome. And one of the things we really haven't touched on, and 7 out of 10 Americans want to lose weight. And I've been on the product like 10 days now and lost 7 pounds, couple inches. And that's really amazing because when the body gets the right nutrients, you don't crave the crappy stuff, and your body starts to lose the fat, start to lose the energy.
Is that a technical term, crappy stuff?
That's a scientific term.
Is it? Well, I tell you, like I said, we're having a doctor next week. You won't hear crappy stuff out of
You might. You might. If you talk about the detox product, you might.
Yeah, exactly. But you're absolutely right, Rich. The shake is a remarkable product, and your body. I would go as far as to say that the shake is like an adaptogen, right? So, if you have joint pain, you'll notice that will begin to dissipate because, joint pain and a lot of other pain and a lot of other ailments are due to inflammation. And the shake, because of all the nutrients that are delivered in it, you're going to see inflammation begin to reduce. People who have, dry hair, brittle nails, dry skin, that will begin to improve, believe it or not. And it's been nicknamed fountain of youth in a can because of all its anti-aging properties in it. So, not only does it help with your cardiovascular, your muscle mass, your bone density, but it does help you lose the body fat as well. And, as we get older, Rich, we begin to pack on pounds, but pack on fat pounds, and our lean muscle mass begins to dissipate naturally, and our bone density begins to lessen. Well, this shake helps not only reverse that and correct that damage, but it also helps prevent that from happening in the future. All you have to do is take one shake a day as a maintenance dose, and believe me, it's not a drudgery at all. Everyone looks forward to it. So do you have anything else to add about the shake, Rich? I know we could talk forever about it.
Just one more thing, and you mentioned my paramedic background. I've been in the life-saving business for about 20 years, and most times you see an ambulance on the way back to the hospital, it's with somebody, probably an elderly person, and it's literally due to a lifetime of malnutrition, even though they think they're eating the right foods. But again, it comes back to what you absorb, what the body needs, and we can prevent a lot of those ambulance rides, I think, in the future if we start getting young folks on this product, taking it every day, and getting everybody nutrified and feeling great.
Yeah, 100% agree with you. And the next product I want to talk about is our product called Blockin Burn. And this is, like you've called it, Rich, our blockbuster product. And, if somebody wants to lose weight, there's nothing better than the shake, Blockin Burn, and defense. Those trio. We have other products you can add in there to get even better results. But those three, I'm going to say, are your core products. That's your core products to get into your body to give it the oomph that it needs to start burning that unwanted fat as an energy source. And the Blockin Burn is a carbohydrate blocker. And Rich, I know like you as well, I hear the word blocker and I think, gosh, I don't want to block, the nutrients that I actually do eat. Well, the good news is about this product, unlike all the other products out there that quote unquote block carbohydrates, et cetera, is that this does block up to 80% of the carbohydrates that you intake, but you still get delivered 100% of the nutrients that you eat in your food. But on top of that, the way the Blockin Burn is formulated, it actually helps aid in the absorption of whatever food you eat after you've taken it. So as an example, you're going to take a tablet half hour to an hour before you eat something, and whatever it is that you're going to eat, it helps the good nutrients that are in that food gets absorbed and utilized and gets metabolized better, more efficiently by taking that Blockin Burn before you eat. So even if you're not on a quote-unquote diet or you're not trying to lose fat in inches, so to speak, it's still a great idea to take this product before you eat to maximize the nutrients of whatever it is you're going to eat. So that's an amazing product, and it also helps. I look at it as a crutch, right? Because cravings for sugary foods, salty foods, starchy foods. We all have them, but by taking the shake, by taking the Blockin Burn, those cravings for that type of food is really diminished, and also you'll notice is the quantity of food that you would normally eat. When around the holiday time when you think, oh gosh, I need to wear my elastic pants, right? Because you're going to eat so much. You won't have that anymore. You won't overeat. Instead of having 2 bowls of spaghetti to fill you up, you'll only want 1 bowl of spaghetti, and you'll feel more than satisfied, maybe even half a bowl, and you'll feel more than satisfied. Instead of eating that 12-inch Subway sub, you'll be full and satisfied off of 6 inches. And and for some of you, you might be thinking, there's no way I'm going to be full off of that. Well, try it, and you will see. You just take 1 tablet before, an hour before you eat, and you will notice. Rich, I know, what experience did you have when you first took the Blockin Burn?
Well, it makes you feel full. And for me, this product really touches my heart because I am actually diabetic. I'm a type 1 diabetic, so I have to take injections with every meal. And they're now finding out, if you look at any credible studies across the country, the number 1 killer now, which they used to thought it was red meat and fats and that type of foods, it's really the carbohydrates. It's the elevated blood sugars that's causing the cardiovascular disease and folks holding on to body fat. So for me, losing 7 to 10 pounds in a couple of weeks, having my blood sugars stabilize, this is maybe even more exciting than the shake because this is going to save a lot of lives in the process of helping people feel better and lose weight. So what an incredible, silent, just a gem of a product. It's amazing.
It really is, and it's so darn easy to take. That's what I love about it. It's hard when when there are products with such very specific instructions. This, you take it a half hour or an hour before you eat. Who can't do that? You go to a restaurant and you go out to eat. Oftentimes, I'll take it in the car. I'll have it in my bag. I'll just take one in the car, or I'll take one as I sit down at the restaurant. By the time you've ordered your food and it comes, you're good to go. And, and it does balance out your sugar levels very, very well. We've had amazing testimonials with, especially with type 2 diabetics who have come, obviously under doctor's care, have, come off of their insulin, based on their doctor's instructions, based upon their levels, just by taking the shake and the Blockin Burn. So it really is an amazing product, and it certainly accompanies the shake very, very well. It's they're great complements of each other. And the next product that I want to talk about real quick here, Rich, is our Defense. And the Defense is a product, and I liken it like this. So I'm not very good with cars, but I know you have to change the oil. And, in fact, I'm actually sitting in my car now. My daughter had a volleyball game, so I left there and happily to come and do this call. I love doing this calls like this. But my service light is on because I need my oil changed in my car. Well, your body's no different, right? If I don't pay attention to that light and I let my car go, it's going to seize up. And it's not going to run anymore. And it's not running efficiently now because my oil is probably super sludgy. Well, our bodies are the same way. So if we don't cleanse out the toxins, our bodies get sludgy. They don't work as effectively or as efficiently. We don't absorb the nutrients the way we're supposed to. We're tired more often. We feel more stress. And everything is affected. Well, the Defense gently cleanses out the entire body, rids the body of toxins with an amazing amount of probiotics. All you have to do is take 1 to 2 tablets in the morning, 1 to 2 at night with a full glass of water, and that's it. And it's not this cleanse. And I've done cleanses before. I've done juice cleanses. I've done cleanses with teas. You name it. And some have been painful, like major bad headaches. I've had some reports of people, and I know you have too, Rich, or people, they're in huge, tremendous stomach pain, and they have to rush to the bathroom, and that's not really conducive. If you work at an office or, you have a normal life, you can't have an evasive cleanse like that. And this is not that. And this isn't something you do every other month or once a year. You just keep taking it. It's non-habit forming. You take it every single day, and it keeps your body clean and rid of toxins. So it's super easy. You'll get in the habit of just taking 1 to 2 in the morning, 1 to 2 at night. You're done. And so you'll get into that habit. So it's not something you have to think about doing of, okay, it's been 90 days now, I should probably do that cleanse thing again. Oh, geez, but I can't. I have a wedding to go to, or, oh, I can't because I have to be at the office. It's nothing like that. It's super simple to do. And by cleansing out your body, you'll notice that things will improve, such as not only obviously your whole body functioning, your intestines and your other organs, but you'll also, people with acne, that acne begins to clear up. Inflammation begins to clear. It's amazing what happens when you deliver the right nutrients to the body and you rid the body of toxins. So, Rich, what do you feel about it? I know you're all about cleansing toxins.
Well, the exciting thing about this product as well is they're really finding out that your immune system is in your gut and gut health. And so, if just like the kind of you're hearing a main or a constant theme here with all the products is they're allowing our bodies to do the miracles that our bodies are supposed to do, and that's work efficiently. So the cleanse, the defense is just another one of those adjuncts to allow our gut health to be in prime shape to do what it's supposed to do, and that's really to like you're saying, cleanse, detoxify, and allow our immune system to do what it's supposed to do properly and efficiently. So I'm telling you, all these products are just hidden gems. There could be a company built around one of these products. That's the amazing part. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're really right that there could be a whole product, a whole company just built around just the shake alone, or just around the Blockin Burn, or just around the defense. But I'm going to touch on one other product, Rich, and only because right before this call I got an important text from the founders of WellnessPro, and they agreed to run a promotion. This is how generous they are, is that they, until Monday, till the close of business on this coming Monday, they're running a promotion to where you can actually get free product, and I'm going to go through what that product is here in just a second, just by getting on what they call an ACO, which is an automatic convenience order, which means you get the product every month. You don't have to think about it. You never have to run out. Obviously, you can cancel it at any time. You can change it any time. You get all that flexibility, but you don't have to think about it, which is what I love. And the product that you're going to get for free is what's called Omega Ultra. Now, this Omega it's an amazing combination of omega-3, 5s, and 6s. It has patented ingredients that decrease the LDLs, that's the bad cholesterol, right? We've heard of the LDLs and HDLs, and I always remember them because L meaning you want to get it lower, right? So LDLs is the bad cholesterol we want to get lowered, and this product actually does that. So not only does this product patented, and it comes from an amazing plant source and marine sources. It's the bioavailability of how it's absorbed into the body is like none other on the marketplace, and you'll notice a huge difference. Omegas are great for the heart, great for the cardiovascular system. If you have any history of heart disease or high cholesterol in your family, maybe you don't have high cholesterol now or any signs of heart disease now, you know what? I would take the omegas strictly as a preventative, because that's something you just do not want to mess with. Unfortunately, we all know people who have suddenly dropped dead of a heart attack, and that is the first time that they even had signs of any heart issues, and that's scary. So, by taking a simple product like Omega Ultra to help prevent that, and I tell you, you have a winning combination for ultimate perfect health by taking the shake, the Blockin Burn defense, an Omega Ultra. You really can't get any better of a combination than that. So, Rich, what do you think?
I think, once again, another product that's just well thought out, and it's, fish oils and omegas are really one of the only products in the world or the United States that the FDA allows folks to make medical claims around because they're validated by the truth, by the tests, by the results. So a fish oil is a part of everybody's diet these days, especially, kids, seniors, all of us that are active. It's just a phenomenal, it's a requirement. It's something we all should be taking every day.
Yeah, and you know what, and Rich, in the beginning of the call here, we mentioned about gold standard. Well, gold standard is given to products that are approved by the Diabetes Association for being diabetic friendly and helping people with diabetes, and these products are gold standard. So that is an amazing adjunct onto these products. Not only are they fantastic without that approval, but to say that they're gold standard, that just elevates them even to an even higher level. To know that, like yourself, you're type 1 diabetic. Unfortunately, diabetes is an epidemic in our country and around the world. And, you have 5-year-olds who are getting adult onset diabetes now due to the diet. And, to know that there's something here that can not only prevent it, but can help it and can help even fix it under a doctor's supervision. And it's just very heartwarming to know that there's something here that can help it. Diabetes doesn't have to be an ultimate death sentence of being on dialysis or possible amputation, and then ultimately possibly death, or certainly earlier death than normal due to diabetes complications. So with that, everybody, Rich, unless you have anything you'd like to add?
I'm good. That sounds great.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us, Rich. Thank you for being my co-host here this evening. And ladies and gentlemen, to get started with WellnessPro, like we said, to get on that ACO, get in touch with the person who invited you on this call to get started, to get your order in so that you can take advantage of the special temporary offer to get your free Omega here through Monday. And you know what? And if you know 1, 2, or 3 people who could use these products, you can become even a distributor. It's only $49 to become a distributor. And, you can get started with two different ways. You can get started by becoming a distributor and getting an ACO like we just talked about, which covers the products that we mentioned here this evening. Or you can jump in. Let's say if you know 3 or more people, you might want to jump in and get what's called a leadership package. It's $4.99. You get every single product the company has to offer, so even ones that we didn't cover here this evening. You also get a piece of equipment that it looks similar to a scale, and it does actually work like a scale, but it's way more than that. It tells you your whole entire body composition, your muscle mass, your fat ratios, and it also tells you your biological age. So as an example, I'm 42. The first time I stepped on that scale, it said I was aging at a rate of a 47-year-old. Well, I didn't want to see that, right? But by taking the WellnessPro products, now I'm aging at the rate of a 41-year-old. Why? Because the products work, and it fixes and refines, and it corrects the damage that we've done to our bodies over the years, and Lord knows there's a lot. So you get that a very important piece of equipment that proves to you that the products are working. Whether you want to lose weight, gain muscle mass, or maintain your weight, you still have internal, we still have improvement in our internal bodies. We all do. None of us are perfect on the inside. You can look fantastic and perfect on the outside, but believe me, there's always improvement we could do on the inside, and these products will take care of that, and you'll be able to see the proof in this piece of equipment that's included in that leadership package. So please get in touch with the person who invited you on this call or the person who sent you this recording. And thank you very much for joining us here this evening. Thanks again, Rich, for your time. Thanks for being a great co-host. I appreciate you.
Thanks a lot, everybody.
Good night.